Hey guys, so I'm going to do this one a little bit different, and I'm going to paint, instead of painting all the colors at once, I'm going to paint each car separate so that you can go through, and if you only want to paint one particular car at a time, then you can kind of scroll through the video and find the one that you want to paint and follow along with that one. With that being said, we're going to start with this guy over here, and I'll let you know the colors. Let me just move these guys out of the way because I totally did not bring all my colors over here. So this guy, we have steel gray, we have Christmas red, we have, it's just a white. It's almost empty, I might need more. We have French lilac, we have sky blue, and let's see, roasted pecan for the book. And then we have forest moss for the green. I can't decide. Yeah, I think I did forest moss on that one. So that's where we're going to start with this. Oh, and there's pink for his nose and his inside of his ear. So I'll see. I think I did crushed coral. Yeah, I'll stick with that. So those are our colors. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 colors. And this car right here. So we're just going to move these guys off to the side. And then we'll bring this guy down. And I just have an aluminum foil piece for my palette. That's my microphone wire in the camera. Magic erasers. Fair warning, it is a magic eraser. It will fall apart on your piece, but you can always kind of like sand it down or just pick it off a little bit. Once it starts falling apart, you can definitely trade it out for a newer one. And then with that, let's get started. So I'm going to start as usual. I will sort my colors, but instead of doing the entire kit all at once, I'm just doing it by piece. So this guy, let's start with the pink over here, and then we'll do some grays. So this is the white. Move the magic eraser out of the way. The socks are all kinds of different colors. I'll probably give them a white base coat. That way the color is more vibrant. We don't have to paint these, but we do have to paint this top because it will show. So that's the green. The wheels are white and green. We'll start with the white. Move this out of the way. This, we don't have to paint these pieces, but we have to paint the in between. So we'll put that over there with the green too. And then I have the cart is red. So we'll need to paint the book, the mouse, and the cart. So that's what I'll start with. We'll start with the cart here with Christmas red. And I'm just going to coat it, base coat it with the magic eraser. Grab that little guy here. And I just literally swipe. Gives me a quick base coat. Nice and solid. Not too much streaking. But if you're not paying attention and your magic eraser, like I said, starts to fall apart, it's going to leave little fuzzies all over your piece. So pay attention to that if you don't want that all over your project. This is the roasted pecan. Pop a little piece on there. I'll just use the other side of the magic eraser. See, I just used one corner here for the Christmas red. So I'm just going to use the roasted pecan on this side. And I kind of actually want to dab some of that off and get that puddle off because there's colors here. And I don't want to get it up here. And we're going to brush in some white. So I'm just going to come down here. Nice. Oops, see, I just got it in the C. If it gets too horrible, you can come in. You can scrape it out with my fabulous pink pokey thing that I get from the Dollar Tree. It's one of these. They come in a pack of 2, and I actually think they're for vinyl. So that's what I use. If there's too much in there, you can actually come in with a brush. I just have, it's a number 3 little tiny round brush. I'll just stick some water on it, and you can kind of like drown the lettering out, and it will give you, like, that's all I have on this brush is just water. See how it just kind of drown it out? Let's pick it up with the other side of the magic eraser. It can just kind of like wash out. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So if you want to be extremely careful around the etched pieces, for me, I would just go back over it if it really bugged me that much. I might want to keep this for later. If it really bugged me that much, then I would go over it with a marker or something like that. So that's what we have here. Let's get this gray, because I did the pink. So yeah, let's just go ahead and do the mouse woolies over here. Actually, kidding. Let's give the cart a second coat now that it's dry. And get some more red. These are both thirsty little things between the wood and the magic eraser, and they both soak things up. I don't seal my projects. I imagine if you did, you would get a better result without it soaking up all the paint. So I'm just, honestly, it's because I'm lazy and that's why I don't seal. So, well, there it went in that lettering again. So sometimes I use a whole ton of paint because my wood is thirsty and it wants to drink up all the paint. Where's my rag? You guys, I had a rag around here. Somewhere I had a rag. We'll just grab this one. Just kind of tap it. Okay. So for now, oh, we're going to do the gray. I guess I could use that little brush to paint his ear because that portion of his ear is going to be gray. And these guys, these honey bottles, I know lots of people love these honey bottles, but I think it's probably that the Home Depot paint I put in them just clogs it, and I don't like them. I actually prefer these guys, if you can see when I pop the top, and I got these at my restaurant supply, so I imagine they're probably for condiments. But it just has this open so I can get less on my palette than having to pour a whole bunch because it squeezes out through the rubber piece that is in the mouth of that honey bottle. So totally up to you. But those are the two that I use. And when these colors run out, I'm so excited for the white to be almost done. But when they run out, he doesn't have a hat, huh? So I have to paint his hat red too. When they run out, then I will definitely change it over to this one because I have more of those over there. And if I could ever get Home Depot to get their stuff together. And if you haven't joined or looked, I'll have a link in the description where you can go look on my channel. We do a monthly girls' night. It is free. You get all the resources, the tracers that are available, and everything for free once a month. And we just hop on Zoom and paint together. It is not so much a teaching, although last night they asked questions and of course I'm going to answer. But it's more of a get together, enjoy each other, have some friends, make new friends, and just in all, you know, create a community that we all miss and want to be a part of. So this piece, yeah, I got to redo his hat. So I'm just going to grab another. Then I'm going to grab a silver. I'm going to grab a small one. So this one is, it's number 4. I'm just going to get it wet. Load it up. Some of these mice actually have hats that go on the top. So that's why I was like, wait, this guy doesn't have a hat. So we got to paint his hat. Okay. I don't have white out yet, do I? No. Okay. Let's get the pink right here. This This is the crushed. Whoop. See how much? I barely need any, and it just squirts it out. Okay. Yeah, where's my rag? I really want to know where my rag's at, guys. Oh, found it. It's on the floor. Let's move that other one. Okay. Just using the same filbert to get the nose and the inside of the ear. Could totally use a magic eraser. Doesn't matter. Either way, just paint it. Okay, there we go. So we'll put this guy to the side. There we go. All right. Oh, let's get some white going. I don't think I have a razor blade over here. I wonder if this will, is it sharp enough? Nope. It's gonna ruin it. Oh, there goes my cord again. The fun of doing it all on my own, right? I need a whole team behind me to tell me to stay in the camera, to get my cord out of the view, to turn on my sound. You guys. Okay. So we're going to do some white. I'm hoping I have enough in here, because I don't have any more mix. Oh, all over my hands. Where's the baby wipes? This is a real life. Baby wipes and oh, it squirted everywhere. It's even all the way over here on my phone, you guys. Okay. Yep. 'Tis everywhere. Okay, so back at it. My mom just came by and I had to help finish off her little snowman. She didn't have markers or anything. So if you joined us last night, you saw that, and just helping her finish it up. I'll post a picture in the group. So we're just going to base coat this white after I made a mess with my white. I'm just going to get it in there really quick before it dries up anymore. I'll get this. And I'm just going to paint the whole stocking, just because we're having the lighter colors on there, like I'm using the lavenders and the blues on there, and that will help make it pop. Okay, we'll dry this really quick so I can give it a second coat. Feed us. Whoop. Okay, we'll set these aside. What's next? I guess it would be the green, so I'm going to let those dry. Let's do the green. And this is why I don't like, as these valves here get clogged up. And then when I unclog it, try to get it through, it gives me so much. Or it doesn't come out at all, like that just happened. Let me move some of these things out of the way here. Okay. And just get the green. Now remember, we only need to get these pieces that will be showing. I think that's good. Let's try it, see if we need another coat, but I don't think we do. Well. See, there's a little piece of the magic eraser right there. You can either pull that off. Okay. And then these are dry. These are the stripes in there. So this is just a number 3 filbert. Is what I grabbed out of my cup. And might be too small. We'll see. It's really wet. I'd probably get a bigger one just so you don't have all the lines in there. You can just lay it down flat and move around the circle. It's also helpful to keep your hands still and then just move the round. That'll help steady your strokes. I'll do that here. There you go. So we'll let that dry. Let's see, what else do we got? And put some white here. This was from my explosion. I haven't fixed it yet. I don't know that I will. We'll see when it all comes together, if you'll be able to see those. I'm sure you will on the book, but okay. Oh, not too bad. And these would go on the top here. And this would go here. And that goes there. Then we have his little tiny baby nose. Now let's do the stocking. So this one I striped in blue. This one is strictly purple. And these two I mixed. Yes, okay. Let's see if we can get... I just want a little, guys. I just want a little. It's not coming out. Whoop. Okay. We're gonna grab a, well, what do I have over here? Yeah, let's use the little one. So we got the number 4 again. Let's do the purple first. Okay, so then this portion, and this portion, and that little tiny stripe. See, and this is what I do. I just stick my hand in the paint everywhere. Okay, so there's that. This one, oh, I made that one hard to paint, didn't I? So much easier to like color fill when you're doing it digitally on a computer than it is here in real life. So I kind of get carried away sometimes and think, oh, that'll look cool like that. And then realize, no. Almost need a magnifying glass for that one. Break out the jeweler's goggles. Okay, let's see the dot. That's it. This one's purple. This one's purple. That one's purple. And if you happen to get in like the little diamonds or these little dots, don't be afraid to use the back of the brush to put more white in there. Or if you have paint markers, that'll work too. Okay. Let's move over to the blue. too much water still. Okay, so it's right here, 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 here. At least I was nice to myself and I didn't color the dots in a different color. That would have been fun. Okay. Let's get some more on that one. Okay, there we go. Rinse off that brush. Hopefully, yeah, that's, well, I might be able to get some out of there. Okay, there we go, guys. No details. You can add highlights and shading and all that fun jazz on your own. Because there's like 5 carts. We'd be here for like hours. So I just want to get through these so you can kind of see. I'm gonna go. Okay, so I'm gonna stick on the socks. The little stockings here first, and then I don't know where my stands are for these guys. I'm have to cut some stands. I don't have stands for these guys. So there's one. Let's move on to the next.